But today we have a very interesting segment for this part of the show. If anything, I'm more proud that it's someone who's from an area that I grew up in, and obviously to see him, do so well in the career that he's in right now means ever so much to me, because wow, I basically grew up with a star next to me, technically speaking, but obviously we'll talk to him more. And he's joined by his father today as well. So we have with us today Hamza Uddin and Raj Uddin. Welcome to the show, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us. Thank you.
How are you guys today?
We're good. Yeah, it was a decent drive to London, but we're used to it now. So.
Yeah, because I was going to give a bit of background, because obviously you're from Warsaw, is that right?
From Warsaw, yeah.
Okay, now, a bit about yourself, obviously. So you're a professional boxer,
Yep.
of course, and not only that, you are aspiring to be, obviously, the first British Bangladeshi world champion, aren't you?
Yes.
But, I mean, we've got the belts here right now, can't we? So tell me a bit about what it is that you do.
Yeah, so I'm a professional boxer. I'm 6-0, 6 fights, 6 wins. In my last fight a couple of weeks ago, I won these 2 belts, the English title, so I'm #1 in England, and the WBA international title, which gives me an automatic top 10 ranking in the world.
Amazing.
So that journey to becoming the first British Bangladeshi world champion, it's not too far now. It's a dream, but it's almost reality.
It's definitely not too far. I could definitely see it happening,
No,
inshallah.
not too far. But we've dreamed about it since I was young, and we're almost here now.
Now, tell me how the dream started, because obviously, you go to school. Is it the first thing that you think, you know what, I'm going to go into boxing? How did that thought come about?
So my dad was a boxer and kickboxer when he was younger. So that was a bit well before I was born, and he'd done his thing, and he was winning. But he got an injury. He got a back injury, so he had to stop.
Right.
And then he obviously stopped, and I was born, and all his bags and gloves and stuff were in the garage.
Yeah.
So there's videos of me when I was 1 year old, putting
Okay.
the bags. So it's just since I was a baby, I've just always seen it. And obviously he'd always watch the boxing, and we'd stay up till 4 or 5 a.m. watching boxing. Then when I was about maybe 5 or 6, I'd beg my dad to go to the gym. He'd say no, because obviously what happened
5 or 6 and you wanted to go to the gym?
I wanted to go to the gym.
Wow.
I was proper
okay.
hyper. So I was I was a bit of a naughty kid.
Okay.
I wouldn't, well...
But I mean, you're not naughty, are you? I mean, at the age when you're trying to go to the gym,
Yeah,
5 to 6, how are you naughty?
I had so much energy to burn.
Right.
I was just running around, I was very mischievous. So I wanted to go to the gym. He said no. Then a year later, he did take me.
When you were 7?
Yeah, when I was 7.
Okay.
So I've been bang on it ever since I was 7. And he saw my
Right.
talent, and we were we got to go for
And
it.
that was it?
That was it. That was the start.
Okay, fine. And how did you feel, obviously, letting him into this career, of course, boxing? What was it for you? What did it mean to you at the time?
At the time when it started, like he said himself, I was not very keen to take him to.
Was there any reason why?
Because I've done boxing myself. I've done kickboxing myself, and I knew how tough he was. And when he was a child, he just didn't look like a boxer. So I just thought,
I mean, he was only 5 or 6.
Yeah. And then when I took him to the gym,
Right.
I just knew that, he's got something quite special. And it's all kicked off from the first session. And he had his first fight when he was 10.
10?
So he's been fighting since he was 10, basically.
I mean, for someone who's obviously done boxing from a very young age as well, for yourself, what was it that you saw in your son that you thought, you know what, my son's going to be a professional boxer?
I don't know. I just saw something very special when I took him in the gym, and when he was messing around on the bags and I think young kids were there, and I got them both, sent him in the ring, and they were sparring each other. And the way he was throwing his shots, the confidence, the swagger, the skill set that he was showing me, and I thought, you know what, he's got what it takes to go all the way. So I just got carried away, I just got excited, and so, you know what, let's build him up here. So,
Fair enough. I mean, then what did it mean for school? I mean, you're in school, you're trying to also learn how to box, I guess. What did it mean for you at the time?
I was really good in school, and no one actually knows, because...
You never talk about it, then?
And they automatically think if you fight, that means you're dumb. But
that's not true.
That's what people think. They feel if you fight, that means you didn't have any chance in education, so you chose to fight. But that wasn't the case. I got straight A's in my GCSEs.
Mashallah.
I got A in my A levels.
So now they know.
So now they know, basically. I was actually a really good student.
Yeah.
And had to, because...
Obviously, Baba and Ma had to keep you on point,
In a Bengali household, you can't get away
of
with it.
course.
So I was a good student, but I just loved boxing. I love boxing, and I was lucky that my mum and dad, they supported me rather than take my dream away from me. They supported me since I was a kid, and I think that's why I'm that good, because they were supporting me for everything, good times, hard times. So I've got to owe it to my mum and dad.
Of course. I mean, having parents to support you is amazing, because I think without parent support, we can't really get anywhere in life,
Sure,
really, can we? But for being at that age, what was it that, what was that extra thing that helped you to, become the boxer that you are today? I mean, grades do help, of course, but you don't need grades, do you?
No,
necessarily?
you don't.
So what was it that was like, you know what, this is that extra thing that's going to help me be the best out there?
I think...
Because in one of your interviews, you mentioned that, you have the confidence.
Of course.
You have the passion, and obviously, like,
Yes,
you've
yes.
got
I
the
do
drive.
like... The confidence comes from our discipline. Like, we don't go out, we don't mess around. I don't drink, I don't smoke. I've never had a fizzy drink in my life.
Never.
Never.
I can't say the same. I have fizzy drinks all the time.
Setting a bad
But obviously, I'm
example.
not a professional boxer,
Yeah,
and I don't have these belts.
I've never done any of that. So just that discipline and staying strong and
Right.
listening to my mum and dad, even though like
Mashallah, what a good son.
when you get older, of course you'll be like, Dad,
Yeah.
I know what I'm doing.
Of course.
But obviously just having to bite my tongue and just listen to my mum and dad, but it goes a long way, and
No, of course.
without them I wouldn't be here.
Right, well, let's go see a short highlight, because obviously we need to see you at action. So yeah, we'll see that and come back.
This young man in Hamza Uddin, I think, is one of the best young fighters in the world. Not just in Birmingham, not just in the UK.
I think my favourite bit about that clip, other than your dance, of course, is the bit where you hug Dad.
Yeah, of course, man. These are like special moments. We go through so much training. We don't leave the gym, We have hard times, we have easy times. And just that raw emotion. That's where the dancing comes from too. Just that raw emotion after a fight.
True that.
You can't beat it. After
I mean,
a
it's
fight.
very unique. It's very unique.
I know, I'm a good dancer. You would say as well.
Well, you've said that in one of your interviews
I'm a
as
good
well.
student,
You're
I'm a good dancer, I'm an all-rounder.
Exactly.
I don't know why I
so
chose the box, could have been anything.
just ignore what people say then, because it's not true. You're
It's-
definitely good at everything that you do.
I
So,
know.
mashallah.
Thank you.
I mean, so mum and dad are very proud, of course. Now, what does it mean for you in the future? Like, what is your plan? Because you say that you want to be the first British Bangladeshi world champion, and inshallah you will be. Sure. But what will get you there?
I think what we've been doing for so many years, like we mentioned, since 7 years old. I'm 22 now, so that's so many years now. That's
Yeah, you say that now. Now I feel too old.
That is
I'm
a
like
lot of
26.
years, so we're just going to do the same thing. We're going to keep working hard, going to keep believing in ourselves, believing in Allah, and we're just going to keep doing what we're doing. Inshallah, we're going to reach that goal.
Inshallah.
And that goal, inshallah, we'll win world titles. We'll get loads of money.
Inshallah.
We'll get loads of, fancy cars and big houses, but inshallah I want to build a legacy, I want to inspire people, and I think that's very important, because I'm the first British Bangladeshi kind of boxer at this level.
Yes.
There's no one to look up to. There's no one that I can look at and think, he'll do it, so I'll be alright, I'll do it. There's no one there.
Yeah.
So once, inshallah, I can get to that level,
Inshallah.
I can inspire younger kids to say, when they're having arguments with their parents one day, when they want to box,
Do you want to be a boxer?
and then they say, nobody's boxed, they could say, Hamza Uddin boxes, he's a world champion, we can do it. So that's the bigger goal, inshallah.
I was going to say, touch upon that as well, because there's obviously a lot of traditional expectations from us Bangladeshi children. I mean, either you become a lawyer, or you become a doctor, or you become an engineer.
That's right.
If not, then you go into some other sort of industry. So why do we need to fight these traditional expectations, in your opinion?
Yeah, we're the next generation, we want to take over, every field we can. We're so talented, physically, mentally. We're great. We can do great things, and we don't want to limit ourselves to just one kind of type of career. We're great athletes.
Yeah.
We're seeing it in football, me with boxing. We have potential, and that's the thing. It's not that we can't do it. It's just that we're holding ourselves back. So once our parents have confidence in us and they let us go into the world and do anything we want, we can achieve anything we want, and we can build a name for ourselves in so many different ways you couldn't imagine.
Definitely. And I mean, going to dad, of course. I mean, how do you feel when you see him in the ring? I mean, do you get scared sometimes, like he's just going to get punched? Or, I mean, obviously you're going to get punched, but what's it like for you?
I do feel nervous, but when he gets in there, it just wears off. Yeah. I mean, when he started boxing when he was 10, 11, 12, I used to be dead nervous. But now that I've got my full confidence in him, I know what he's capable of. And I don't get that nerves that I used to. Yeah, so I'm okay now. Yeah, I do feel it still, but
obviously,
a dad is a dad, isn't it, at the end of the day. Well, I'm okay. Yeah, I can cope. I can put
he's
up
doing
with
so
it.
well. So inshallah, he's going to do even better. And of course, we're going to see him on the news. The first British Bangladeshi boxing.
He was the first British Bangladeshi multiple national champions. In the country, in the world. So he's already done some history. So he made the history, alhamdulillah, as an amateur.
It's on the Wikipedia page.
Yeah. It needs to be.
Well, you've got to update it.
It should be. Someone should update it.
Maybe I should open the Wikipedia page. Maybe I should be the fangirl. Anyways, but of course, I know there's a little story.
He was the first Bangladeshi ever to win multinational championships. Yeah. No one else done that before.
Well, then we're doing that Wikipedia page. Yeah, definitely adding it. But I know there's a bit of a story when, I think, when you first went into boxing. What was that story about? Because I think we were talking about it earlier. When you first did your first boxing match, what was the feelings like at the time?
It was such a long time ago.
Yeah, that's what we had to reflect on it.
It was such a long time ago. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, it was like a new thing. There was no Bangladeshi kids on the scene. There was hardly any South Asians itself on the scene. We were new to the game ourselves in terms of fighting. Obviously, my dad boxed and kickboxed in his time, but it was like a completely new thing. So it was like dad and son versus the world. We didn't know what we was doing, but we just went out there. We gave our heart and souls, and we performed amazing. Everyone saw my talent. They saw I was confident. I was dancing and showboating and sticking my tongue out from young. So I'm not copied it. It's just a part of me.
No, that's fine. I mean, if your personality reflects, then
that's
why not?
me. That's me. So we just always the motto was to enjoy myself and to show how good I am.
Of course.
And that's been the same. Yeah, but we were a bit nervous for that one. I remember we were a bit nervous for that one. But yeah, the more you do something, the more easier it gets. So.
Of course. I mean, getting into the field itself wasn't easy because there's no other British Bangladeshi, right?
Of course.
So, what did you have to do in terms of network? Like, how did you get into boxing, really? Because, it's a field that you've never worked in before. It's a field that you haven't boxed in before. All sorts of things. How did you get in?
The good thing about boxing, and that's different to other sports,
of course,
is that you can create your own fate.
Right.
Like in football, for example, the manager chooses who's to play. He sees what training and he chooses who to play. Whereas in boxing, if you can beat people up, people will always respect you. And if you can't beat people up,
no respect.
No respect. It doesn't matter who you are or whose son you are or whose cousin you are.
Yeah.
If you're not good, you're not good. And if you're good, you're good. And alhamdulillah, I always showed how good I am. I've always been different.
Yeah.
I've never just been like a standard boxer, just jabs. And
I mean, you dance. And you got good grades.
I dance. I got good grades.
Yeah.
I talk loads. I'm really marketable.
He is very special.
So I'm talented in every way you could imagine. Alhamdulillah. I don't know how, but it's just natural. So I've created my own fate from there, and I've always had eyeballs on me since I was a kid, which is pressure, because I've always had people, saying, "Oh, you're gonna be this, you're gonna be this," but I've just taken it all in my stride and I've enjoyed it. So I've done well.
Does the pressure sometimes get to you?
Never. Never gets to me.
Advice. Give me advice about that, because pressure always gets to me, and I'm not even a boxer. So give me advice. How do you let the pressure not get to you?
He gets to me the most.
He gets to my dad. He gets to everyone else except me. I'm just chilling.
Just chilling.
Like my little brother boxes. So my little brother's a 3-time national champion himself.
Mashallah.
So he's amazing.
So everyone's talented in the family.
But when he fights, I get so nervous.
We are a boxing family. Yeah. My daughter's even boxed, to believe it or not.
Daughter as well?
Yeah, my 3 sisters.
They used to spar together when they were small.
Okay, so you had a little ring.
Yeah. We have a ring at home, believe it or not.
He's crazy. He's crazy.
Actually, AT and Bangla actually went down to my house.
Yeah.
And then they done a filming inside the house, basically.
Ring.
Yeah, the house ring.
Full gym and everything.
So
So you've got to practice. Okay, fine. But if you both had a few words for the audience, which would be, of course, what would you advise someone who's looking to go into professional boxing? What would you tell them?
I think just believe in yourself. Don't let anyone pull you back or limit you. Me, I'm just a normal kid. I'm not a special kid. I'm not rich. You know, I've not got big muscles, but I can go in the ring and I can dance and I can beat people up and I can knock people out. It's just all due to hard work, listening to my parents, and just enjoying myself and believing in myself. And as long as you have all those things, it doesn't matter who you are, where you come from, who your parents are. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter about anything. Somehow Allah will make you successful.
Inshallah.
Yeah.
And what about you? Do you have any final words for the audience watching today?
I just want to say to our people, basically, keep us in your dua, and we're going to go all the way, inshallah.
Inshallah. Inshallah. Well, thank you so much for being on the show today. Really